How's it going, guys? It's Bug from Spooky Pinball here, and we are back again for the 4th week in a row. We have another code update ready for you guys, another code update video. We're currently working our way through the character modes on Scooby-Doo here, and today we have Fred's plan ready to rock and roll. So we did a little bit of a soft update in between this video and the last Scooby-Doo video I did. There were some bug fixes as well as new features added to the game in that I'm going to be talking about today. But also in today's code update, there's a whole bunch of new features, some of which really change how the scoring of the game is handled and will really change how you want to play the game overall, I think. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to try and get us started on Fred's mode right away here. I'm going to be playing as Fred today since we're doing his mode, but also more importantly because when you play as the character in their mode, you get certain perks and benefits for doing so. So playing as Fred during Fred's plan will help you out a little bit, which I'll explain more later. All right, so we've got the character orbit skill shots lit here. If you shoot that, it automatically fills out that character's shots, which is how you qualify their mode. So you only have to hit it the one time, assuming you hit their shot, which I did not. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot Fred's orbits here. It only takes 3 to qualify it. The Fred mode's probably gonna be a little easier for people to start than Velma's Glasses, just because his shot's a lot easier than that right orbit. So Fred is lit. We're gonna go ahead and work our way through these drop targets over here, play a little bit of Breakout, and then once we get into that left UK, we'll have his mode started up, ready to go. We almost got Daphne ready to start as well. Not her mode, but her jackpot, if you will. All right. And can we sneak past that drop target? Let's see if we can do the super secret way of passing through and backhanding. Nope, we can't. Okay.
Lock is lit. Get to the mystery machine.
Yeah, just keep spamming that left spinner. So you'll notice actually at those spinners, we'll talk about that later. Fred's plan. All right, so the playfield's going to be full of blue shots here. You're going to be shooting those shots to make Fred's plan. And then of course after you make the plan, you have to execute the plan. So you determine what the shots of the mode are going to be in this first phase here that's starting now. So you've got 60 seconds and you're going to be making Fred's plan. I recommend shooting the easiest shots first, so that you can execute the plan easier. Oh man, that's gonna be a tough one. So that you can execute the plan easier later. Something I should say. So as you're shooting these shots and kind of devising Fred's plan, you can, at any point after you've made a few shots, you can hit the action button and lock in that plan.
A good plan can never fail.
And start that portion of the mode. Sorry, I'm like so focused. And you can start that portion of the mode by doing so, but you will have a lot higher scoring opportunities if you go through and shoot as many shots as you can, which is what we're trying to do here right now. The longer the plan, the harder it will be to execute, but the more scoring you will get. Oh, I totally failed. You failed. All right, so we got 2 seconds left. All right, so we're about to start. Hey, nice. All right, we have to execute the plan now. So the first shot is lit for executing the plan. You get a longer time on that first shot than you will on any of the shots while executing it. So earlier I had mentioned when you're playing as Fred, you will get certain benefits to the mode. So if you can't hit a shot here, you can hit the action button and it'll spot that shot only if you play as Fred, and you only get one of them. I'm probably going to use it here because this left orbit is pretty tough for me. All right, so we spotted that left orbit shot since we're playing as Fred here. All right, we got that one. Now we got right orbit. We're executing the plan. All right. Left ramp. And you only got a certain amount of time to complete each of the phases of this plan. I can't remember if this was our last shot or not. I hope it is, because this is hard. All right, airfield. Oh no. Okay, airfield exit. There we go. Okay, so we got the minor shot, and that should complete the plan for us, which will unmask our villain, and we should get a pretty decent score for beating the mode here. Yes, perfect.
End of the mystery.
Oh, okay. So the mode's pretty quick once you're into it, but that is the Fred's plan mode. You shoot the shots to set up your plan, and then you have to execute it one at a time. So if you go left, right, center, upper playfield, that is the exact sequence you'll have to follow later. like I said, playing as the character in their mode helps you just a ton with getting through the mode, especially on Fred, because I was able to spot that left orbit shot by hitting my action button. Like I said, you can only do that one time though, so you might want to save it for when you really, really need it. All right, so getting into the rest of the features here. So you'll notice that the two Mystery Machine inserts here are blinking now. That is just to indicate that when you shoot those spinners, you'll be advancing your Mystery Machine lock. Ooh, speaking of which, I'm gonna lock my casing because I want to talk about some things in this here Creeper mode. So, in the Creeper mode, you're passing the paper to the different members of the gang to keep it away from the Creeper. Now, I should mention, you can just shoot those like 2 inner loops per se to keep the paper away and get through the mode, but you're not going to score nearly as much points as if you pass it to as many of the members of the gang as you can. So, all right, so we passed it to the first member. We're going to try and pass it to each member of the gang here.
Come on, gang. We got to keep that paper away from the creeper.
All right. So we gotta keep, so you'll see the creepers getting closer and closer to Scooby. Oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna catch this. So we gotta hit the action button soon here.
Action button as quickly as possible.
Nice, all right.
Apron lock qualified. Nice going, gang.
Ooh.
Pass the paper over
Pass it
here.
around, there we go. All right, let's talk about the scoring changes here. So you're gonna see 4X on that bravery meter on the screen there. So the amount of bravery you have is directly correlated to a multiplier that is in place now. So when you have the bravery meter above full, which yes is a thing, you can get 4x scoring for that, which is crazy important during the unmasking phase. So like right now, I've collected enough Scooby snacks to keep my bravery super duper full, so I have 4x scoring. And right now I'm trying to go for these trap shots here in this phase of the mode to really max it out. All right, so we got 4x scoring, we collected all our trap shots, we hit a bunch of different creeper shots. That was a really quick tutorial on how to blow up a mode as much as possible. Hit as many different shots as you can during it. Keep your bravery meter as full as possible. If you keep it full and keep collecting Scooby snacks, it'll go beyond full. It'll give you 4x scoring for that mode. Like look at our score now. We've already got 4 million. We only did 2 modes here. So yeah, your bravery meter is more important than ever during your modes as far as scoring goes. If it's ticking down to each of these lit domes over here, you'll be getting less and less of a score for that. All right. So something new that was added into the smaller update we did in between videos here was the shaker motor has been added to the spinners as well as the Captain Cutler helmet. Some people are like, more cowbell, more shaker, and they want that shaker to go off all the time for as many things as they can, and they really, really liked it. Some people don't want the shaker going off all those times when you're hitting the spinner. So we added that into the menu as an option. So you can go into the menu and turn off the shaker motor on your spinners and Captain Cutler helmet now, in case that wasn't for you. I never have my shaker on when I record videos anyway, so it doesn't per se matter right now, but all right, let's go ahead and start up another mode. And light lock, perfect. Yeah, so that's some of the, let's showcase the bravery meter and the scoring a bit more here again. So when the bravery meter's normally full, you'll get 2x scoring at that meter up there. As it's ticking down, it'll become less and less and less. Fill up your bravery meter by collecting Scooby snacks. That's the way to do that. So yeah, like right now we got 1.75 because the bravery meter's not full, it's ticking down. Let's go up here and hit our Cutler shots so that we can get all our clues lit on the bottom. So this is really gonna emphasize how important the Scooby Snack multi-ball is while you're playing these modes. Let's see, I actually have it lit at the Left UK right now. Because during Scooby Snack multi-ball, all your jackpots are you collecting Scooby Snacks, which means your bravery meter will most likely be completely full, which will be just gigantic for scoring. So we're really emphasizing the difference of, like, you can play through these modes and get through them and score very little points, or you can play through them to their fullest potential and score just a completely way higher amount of points than you could before. So it really is changing how the game plays as far as strategy goes. I'm trying to start my Scooby Snack multi-ball here now. I'm actually really running out of time. We've already got quite a bit of Scooby Snacks lit just from hitting those drop targets, so we're gonna focus on those for a second. just to fill up our bravery, because if our bravery runs out, you get kicked out of the mode. All right, got that. Oh boy. Bounce over. So yeah, like you can see it ticking down as it's getting to these domes on the bravery meter over here. Our bravery meter on the screen is informing us how much our bonus, our multiplier is. All right, let's go ahead and start Scooby Snack Multi-Ball here. Oh, I thought that would be so cool if I hit that after I said that. All right. Please. Oh, well, we still got another Scooby Snack. Let's go ahead and light some more shots, because I keep missing and hitting other shots, which could be lit for the mode, but, you know, I ran out of oxygen. All right, oxygen's full. Collect a few more here.
Oh, look at that old-fashioned.
Something else I want to really emphasize, how important in the trap phase of modes, which is when that hurry up is lit to unmask the villain, there is certain shots lit to expand on that trap phase. Shooting those shots adds a crazy amount of value to your modes. So you want to shoot those as much as you can during the trap phase, but it's risk reward, because if you don't unmask the villain during that phase, all right, so we still got, yeah, we've plenty of Scooby Snacks filled out here. So we are at 4x scoring right now during the unmasking phase, which is insanely crucial. No. We're still at 4x scoring. Lock in? Yes, perfect. Yes. So, again, 4x scoring at the unmasking phase is absolutely gigantic. You get a ton more points for actually unmasking the villain as opposed to just visiting their mode and leaving, which is, I think, super important for how you play the game. Like, yeah, you can play through all the monsters, but if you don't actually unmask them and beat them, your score is just going to be drastically less. So, like I said, completely changes how you want to go about the game. And you'll notice all sorts of cool new light shows we have going on with the bravery meter over here. As far as like when it's full, it really letting you know like, oh yeah, that thing is maxed out. Alrighty. The next character mode we're going to be getting to here is the Shaggy character mode, the Super Shaggy Sandwich, which I think a lot of people are going to find really, really fun. We've been obviously testing the daylights out of it. I think it's a super clever, fun mode. Yeah, the plan right now, like I said, is just working through each of the character modes. And then it'll be, well, I won't just say exactly yet what it's going to be after that, but we actually almost have Find Velma's glasses lit again, which I think would be really fun. Something different in this update now here as well. So when you fill out the character shots, if I fill out the Daphne, Shaggy, Velma, Scooby, they either have a mode or a jackpot lit. So if we haven't gotten to their mode yet, they have a jackpot that's lit. It used to be before that the slings would change who was lit at the left VUK because you could qualify a bunch at the same time. The slings used to change who was lit at that VUK. Instead now, it's actually whatever shot you hit last. So if I have 3 character shots filled out and the last shot that I hit was Shaggy, his jackpot will be lit at that left VUK. So that is how, like, if you have them lit, but you want to try and start Velma's glasses, for example, you need to hit her shot last to actually have it lit at the VUK.
It's paint.
Try and somehow sneakily bounce it off of that upper slingshot there to dip my paint.
Shoot the red shots.
There we go. Perfect. All right. Black Knight mode has the most shots out of any of the villain cases in the game. Pretty tough mode to beat. I don't know if we've ever beaten it on video before.
Nice go.
All right. So we're... Come on. Trying to go for that Black Knight shot in the playfield just because it's a pretty tough one. I'd like to get it out of the way. My bravery is running pretty low. I should really knock down that last drop target to light more Scooby Snacks. The row of drop targets on the left there is what lights Scooby Snacks. Ruh-roh, ball save. The row of drop targets on the left there is what lights your Scooby Snacks. So if you clear those out, more will be lit on the playfield for you. I am running dangerously low here.
Splat nut.
If you shoot the VUK, of course, it resets them so you can collect more.
Are you thinking
Alright, come on.
what I'm thinking?
No! No! Okay, we timed out. We did not collect enough Scooby snacks in time to keep that mode going. Let's see. We almost have Mystery Machine Ball Lock 2 lit. I would love to get that. We went through and really changed the score. Oh, I'm sorry. We already collected Ball Lock 2. Perfect. We went through and really changed the scoring on the multi-balls as well.
Get to the mystery machine.
All right, let's see. Not quite. So the multi-balls should score a ton more points for you now. You can really just blow up the game a lot more than you could in the previous updates now. I think it's going to really change how a lot of people go about playing the game. And it should make it pretty interesting for tournaments as well, because you can get this game to be pretty hard now through menu settings.
We go with another mystery. Get to the mystery machine
on.
to start another case.
Hit the thing.
Lock a ball on
Hit the thing. In we go. Shaggy. Nudge. So, a big benefit to playing as Fred as well. You'll notice my trap door in the center there. I just knocked it down. Is my shirt see-through? Oh, Monster Squad is see-through. Yeah, you can see right through me. I'm looking through you. Where did you go? Anyway,
We have another mystery
green
on
screens
our
are fun. I'm
hands.
still learning how to use them in
Start
case you
another
can't
case.
obviously tell.
Get to the mystery machine.
This is definitely my favorite background of the ones I have planned behind me. This is the one that, like, I imagine the EM dungeon would look like back when we used to have that segment on the podcast. I like to pretend that when James Willing was recording that, he would be in like this type of environment. All right, we got Swamp Witch and Zombie. I'd like to show off more of the trap phase shots and how much that affects your unmasking score. The problem is trap phase shots are super hard, which is the whole risk reward, because you can go just straight for the unmasking, hit none of your trap phase shots, but you'll just obviously score quite a bit less. So there's more risk reward involved in the game now than there's ever been before. All right, and down the right to get my favorite clip in the game. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Bounce. And right. Yes. This is my favorite clip. Okay. Really hoping to be doing a. I can't believe I'm officially announcing this. I hope I got it. Really hoping to do our first ever live stream on Twitch next Friday. Haven't fully decided what game I'm going to be playing yet, but I would really, really like to have everything set up by next Friday so that we can all hang out together live for once. That'll be over on Twitch. Uh-oh. Is there a way to save ourselves? No, there's not. It's just going to go out that way. But really hoping to have that set up for next Friday so I can actually interact with you guys and hang out all together on stream. I think that'll be super cool. Never have done it before. It's a big learning process for me. I've never live streamed on Twitch, so really excited for that. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on the Facebook. That's where we post a lot of our updates as to what we're doing. So keep an eye out on Facebook for what the plans are for next Friday as far as a live stream goes. But I hope to see a bunch of you guys there. I think it'll be super fun to all hang out and play potentially some America's Most Haunted or Halloween. So just stay tuned for that. Would love, love, love if a bunch of people came and hung out. It'll be interesting. Like I said, I haven't, the only live streams I've really done are on our Facebook channel where me and Spooky Luke will just hang out and answer questions, or with Dead Flip, Jack Danger, streaming our games. So I'm sure it's going to be a whole different world than what it's like recording these videos. There's definitely no second takes, that's for sure, which, man, do I need the second takes. I struggle to get through the intros on these videos. All right. You already know what we're trying to do. We're trying to go for that super duper jackpot. One of these days I'll just play this mode like normal, but I am very, very determined to get this super jackpot on stream, on camera one of these days. Down to 2 balls here. Let's start playing smart. Start trapping up, holding on to things. Woo, boy. Okay, let's collect development here. So right now I'm trying to get each of these character levels to level 2 since that's where I have most of them. I gotta hit Scooby twice, Velma once, and then we will have the double super jackpot lit at the mystery machine. I just hope I can do it. Oh, come on now. Rut-row, good. Got that Rut-row outlane save coming in handy. No! All right. One of these days, hopefully it's live. I would be much happier if it was honestly live and everybody could see it. All right, well, we tried. We can go ahead and try and go get the Velma's Glasses mode going. We just gotta hit her shot once so that it switches over to her mode being lit. Come on now. There we go. Of course, it's the easiest to just backhand the outer orbits, didn't you know?
Get to the mystery machine.
All right, we got a couple drop targets in the way, and then we'll go ahead and start up Velma's Glasses. All right, one more. Oh! All right, pass it over. All right, let's do this. Come on. And in. Velma's Glasses, perfect. And we'll get a ball lock out of this, I believe.
Hey, my glasses. I can't.
All right, so we're not playing as Velma in this mode, so it'll be a little harder to find them. When you're playing as Velma and you hit the clue shots, it shows you where her glasses could potentially
be. Here somewhere.
But we're playing as Fred, so that's not going to happen. We just got to find it manually. We changed a little bit of the scoring in this mode to where if you find, and it's insanely hard, I'll be completely honest. If you find Velma's glasses without hitting any... Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what I was saying, if you find Velma's glasses without hitting any of the orange shots first, so if you find her glasses on the first shot, which as I said in the previous video, it's pretty tough because we have some inner code workings things to make sure that doesn't always happen. But if you can use the hints to find Velma's glasses on the first shot, it will score crazy higher points than if you shot a whole bunch of them first. Pretty rarely ever put my name in, I feel like. All right, we're gonna play Fred mode one more time with you guys so you guys can get some more of that. So we're just gonna take a quick break here and we'll be right back. Hey, match sequence, look at that. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so we got the Fred mode just about lit here. We just gotta sneak past that last drop target, get into the VUK to start us off. You'll notice I'm not playing as Fred this time around, I'm playing as Scooby. I wanted to make it just a little bit tougher on myself to get through the mode. All right, here it is. Yes, all right. Fred's plan, again, all the shots in the playfield are gonna be lit blue. You shoot those to set up the sequence of the plan, and then you have to execute that sequence in the exact same order under a time frame that is pretty tough. Something I want to talk about, I didn't talk about the first time, is you'll notice all the white shots in the playfield that are lit during this mode. Those are lit for extra scoring opportunity. There's a really cool one in this mode at the Cutler orbit called Dig Dug Dog. And you can keep shooting Dig Dug Dog pretty much forever and scoring more and more points at it. But if you hit the Captain Cutler helmet, it stops Dig Dug Dog and it will cash you out. You can no longer advance it. Just a fun little extra thing you can do in this mode. All right, I've got my 2 inner orbit shots, then left, right, 1, 2. All right, so our plan's getting a little bit longer here. We're not playing as Fred, so we can't exactly just spot a shot either. So I'm gonna try and hit this right scoop, and I think I might lock in my plan. I normally wouldn't. I like to try and get as many shots as possible just for the highest chance at a bigger score. All right, let's do this thing. So I'm gonna lock it in. Oh, the timer is about to run out anyway, but. All right, so we got the left inner to start. All right, got the most amount of time in this first shot here. The rest are all on a shorter time frame. All right, come on now. So we got trapped up. Left inner. Right inner. Right inner orbit. There we go. We got left spinner. Oh boy. Left spinner. come on. No. Don't go in there. Oh boy, this is gonna be a really tight one. All right. Here it comes. Yes, okay. Right orbit. And then right spinner.
The end of the mystery.
That
You've done the
was
great.
way closer than I would have liked it to have been. All right, everybody, that was the Fred's Plan mode for you guys. Like I said, we're working our way through those character modes. We have Shaggy coming up next. Hoping to keep this code update video train rolling. I'd like to see how many of these we can do in a row. Having an absolute blast getting all of these out to you guys. This is at this point, we've gone a month straight of code updates and videos to go with them. Like I said, it's been super fun, learning lots of new things along the way. And again, keep an eye out on that Facebook for when we do our first live stream. Like I said, really hoping for next Friday. More details will be coming to that soon, so keep an eye on the Facebook. Be sure to download the newest code for your Scooby-Doo. And thank you guys so much for joining me again. It's an absolute blast. I will see you again very soon.